Alright, hey there folks. I'm working on the F150, getting some of the wiring done for the CB and the amplifier. So there's a fuse block I mounted there. As you can see, the big hot wire, that's a 4 gauge inside of the loom right there. It goes directly to the starter solenoid, and if you follow the main power wire, it goes right there. So that's main battery power right there. So that goes to the block right there, the blue wire you see, which will be loomed and hidden right there. That goes inside. That will go to the little console I made for the CB radio, the voltmeter, the power meter, light, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's going to go inside. On the other side, you can see the loomed wire coming around right there, coming down. That's 4 gauge wire running back under the truck, up under the back seat. Let me show you that. Stand by. Okay, here's what I got so far. Just remember, nothing's bolted down yet. It's still all going to be bolted down. It's crooked right now, but I am going to make feet for it, so it will sit even like that right there, and it'll have L brackets coming down and bolted through the floor. So it's all going to be solid. It's not going anywhere. It'll definitely be bolted in place. Looks something like that there. But for right now, it's just like that. But there's the amp. And you can see the gauge of the wire coming out. That's probably 8 gauge there. But I had and went with the 4 gauge, the red wire there. And that's 4. The ground, I ran out of 4, so I used 2 8s. And the ground's running right here to the seat bolt. You know, it's all good. Everything's soldered and proper connectors and everything. And then the 4 gauge, it runs under the floor there, right there. I'll show you how I did that. Stand by. Okay, there's where it comes out through the floor right there. As you can see, I did use a proper grommet. It's a rubber grommet there. And it's all loomed. It's all loomed and zip tied all the way up. All right, stand by. And where it passes up into the engine compartment, I mean, you can see my exhaust manifold. It's you know, farther away past my wrist, so it's plenty far away. The wire comes up right here, and as you can see, I drilled 2 small holes and attached it with the zip tie right there, so that way nothing's coming loose. Stand by. And I do have the cover for this. I do have a cover that covers all this. So there's that wire going down there. Like I said, here's the main wire coming off the... See, if you follow the battery here, follow the battery. See, there's one of the main hot leads, and it goes right to this right here. Goes right there. So that's direct battery power going right into this side. It'll be fused. Here's the fuse side over here. There's your 4 gauge going to the amp right here. There's your 8 gauge going inside. I still have to tuck that up and clean that up and loom it. Here's under the driver's side dash. This all still has to be, you know, loomed and wired and everything else. But if you can look where it comes through at, there is a factory grommet right there. And I just poked it through. There's no reason to drill a bunch of holes in the truck. That red wire you see there, you see that little tiny red wire? I got to rip all that out of there. I mean, that blue's 8. That red's got to be what? 10? 10 or 12? Supposedly that was to run a 2,000 watt sound system that was in this truck before I bought it. It's got two sets of RCA's ran. It had speaker wires ran. I ripped all that bullshit out, and I could see where 2 amps were mounted in the back in the storage compartment. Yeah, I don't know how that was feeding it. One of these, fly-by-night stereo shops or something must have done it. But anyway, that'll be ripped out of there. But yep, that's where I'm bringing power in at. That's the 8 gauge right there. That'll go to my console, which will go right there. I've got a few body parts taken off right now. But yeah, I was considering bringing the 4 gauge wire in through there, but I would have had to made a hole, and I didn't want to start drilling around, all that electrical and computer and everything else. So under the truck it is, and everything will be fused right up there at the battery. So okay guys, this is an update. When I get around to doing more, I'll show you. Thanks for watching.